What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another weekly vlog. I am so glad that I'm getting consistent with this. I'm semi-consistent because I had some videos I needed to finish up first that I wanted to do. But yeah, we are officially weekly vlogging our transformation diaries, and I'm calling it that because the whole year we're focusing on transformation. I came home, filmed a video for my second channel, like a weekly check-in, and then I filmed a video for this channel. It is an empties video, so I need to clean all this up. Also need to pack Cole's clothes because Cole is going to his Mimi's house for the entire week. And he's gone to Mimi's before. He goes to Mimi's all the time, but he's never gone to Mimi's for an entire week. Now, Tuesday, I do have to grab him and take him to t-ball practice while she goes to church, feed him, bring him back home. But most of the time, even if he stays with Mimi, I end up over at Mimi's house with him. And this week, your girl is taking the week for herself, okay? So I originally started with trying to perfect our nighttime routine in order to help my morning routine. I realized that my mornings are not what they used to be because my nights are not. I don't go to bed on time, and so I can't wake up at 4:45, or if I wake up, I literally just lay there until 6 because I'm so drained. I originally started trying to get Cole in a better routine at night, have him in bed by 8:30, sleeping in his own bed, but I have since pushed that off because I realized if he's going to Mimi's for a week, she's not going to follow any of this stuff that I'm doing. She has already requested pull-ups and was like, I'm not going through this whole peeing in the bed phase, which I get her because I bought him a little mattress pad, a little one that you can take places, portable. We use the little pull-up thingies. They're not pull-ups. What are they called? The plastic thingies to put over his underwear. And I started trying to put him in his own bed because I was like, you're not about to pee on me. And he's never been nighttime potty trained. There are nights where he'll go completely dry in his pull-up. And I was like, okay, it's time. And then as soon as I took the pull-up away, he started peeing. And I was like, you're not about to pee in my bed every night. So I was trying to get him to sleep in his own bed and sleep without pull-ups. And I realized that that was pointless. So we're going to work on me and getting me together. And when he comes back, hopefully everything I've done this week will not be undone. The reason I don't want him in my bed is not because he bothers me in my sleep, but he is such a Velcro baby that if I get out of the bed at 5 a.m., he's going to get out of the bed at 5 a.m. and then my whole morning is thrown off. So my thought is if I can get him into his bed, then I can do what I need to do in the mornings. It's just my thought, because when I was being able to get up in the mornings and have that time to myself, my mom was mostly here all the time. And so he would sleep with her in the back room and it wouldn't be affected by me. There were still times he would wake up, leave her, come to me, and I'd be like, dang. But for the most part, as long as he feels somebody there, he's not going to move. And so, yeah, I need to get him into his own bed, and that'll help me get on track with life. But I feel like I just need this week to kind of get going, get moving, because it is so hard to try to get going when you have to attend to a child, because they're not creatures of habits in that they follow what you want them to do. They want to do what they want to do. So yeah, before I can do any of that, I need to go pack his clothes. I need to run to Dollar Tree because I need a few things to put a gift together for. I have one aide whose birthday is today, but we're putting her gift and decorating her table tomorrow, and then one on Wednesday. So I need to run to Dollar Tree. I haven't done any meal prepping, so I need to do that. I'm not gonna do too much crazy meal prepping because Cole will be at my mom's, so I might make tuna for lunch, simple. Dinner, I don't even know yet. I have some chicken that's thawed that I can cook and make pasta again. Yeah, so let's get going. Okay, I really hate my bathroom light. I ran to the store already. I'll show you all what I got in just a little while, but I was going to do my yard, really, the front yard, not the backyard. So I'm pulling my hair because the wind was blowing earlier, which is why I didn't do it earlier. And so I don't want my hair blowing all over the place. And honestly, I need this hair to last me just one more day. because I don't want to wash it right now, but ooh, got a little flakage. But the weeds have grown. It's terrible. So I want to do it now while it's still light outside. It's 7 o'clock. Cole will be home in a little bit. And so I want to do that now before he gets home. And then the inside of the house, I can do when it's dark. No problem. So we're about to go handle these weeds. They just sent me a picture of Cole. He went somewhere. I call them his play cousins. He went somewhere with his play cousins, but I don't know where they went. But anyways, they're so cute. So I can clean the inside of the house, you know, while it's dark. But these weeds got to get handled while it is, you know, still light outside. And I'll show y'all because I let them grow, but like they grew out of nowhere. And then it was way too windy last week to do anything, like dust storms, wind storms. Nobody was checking for weeds. And I promise you, there we go. And I promise you, HOA is going to be around here real soon trying to cite people for their weeds. So anyways, let me get out here and handle these weeds. It's like the joys of like having a house. It's like you have a house, right? But then you still have to take care of said house. Like it's not the fun part. So what I do, I got my handy dandy gloves. I need a bag. Actually, I think I'm just going to drag the trash can because that's honestly where it's going to end up anyway. Trash day's not tomorrow though. Sometimes the grass stinks. I don't know. Might just be me. Let me think. I'm going to grab a bag. Bag secured. I just got like a regular trash bag because I'm telling y'all there's a lot. Ooh, it's bright out here. And then what I do is I pull up the weeds. If they're too tough, I leave them. I spray it with this, but if they're easy enough, like when they're bigger, they can just come out easy. But if they have stickers, not doing it. Let me just show y'all what I'm working with. So I am officially done outside. That is like my least favorite task outside of cleaning bathrooms and mowing the lawn. Like I do not enjoy pulling the weeds, but I did listen to my music and so it made it go by much faster. So there are a few things that I want to do. Cole is headed towards his Mimi's, but I have all his clothes and everything. So I have to take that here in a little bit and just get him settled for the night. He is enjoying himself. I just got another picture. They send me lots of pictures of him when he's out with them. And so the little boy that his uncle, his Tio, hangs with, the little boy is his exact same age. Isn't he just so cute? He's having so much fun. And I love that for him because he and I will go and do things and like he'll try to follow the other kids because he's so friendly. Like he wants to hang with all the kids. And I have to remind him like they're strangers. They don't know you. And like he's so friendly and outgoing and so like energetic. Like he typically will try to run with the big kids. But he can't hang with them because they're big kids. But he is not afraid of anything. And then the kids his age, when he goes to the park, those kids are like kind of timid. They don't really do all the high stuff that he does and go on the big slides. And he like tries to get them to play with him. And I noticed like they are all very like not social. Like some of the parents are like, we're trying to get them out more, around more kids. And then my kid's like, I want a hug. And so he scares them. And so I like that he gets to hang with this little boy each Sunday because at least that's someone his age that he can play with. Because he loves people. Like he gets his energy from people. And we can go out and have fun, but like either I'm his main friend and he's like, jump in the jungle gym with me. Or he tries to befriend a kid and he scares them. Although yesterday when we went to the park, he did not scare the little girl. Like she was probably 5 or 6 and she saw him running around and was like, come play with me. And so he just thought that was the best thing in the world. So I am happy that that happens for him because that doesn't always happen. Normally the kids like run away and he's really scared. Legoland, he legit tried to like walk off with these boys who were like 10 and 11, maybe even 12. Like they were playing in the same area and then the boys walked off and he was following them. And he was like, Mom, and my friend. And I was like, absolutely not. Like they're not your friends. So yeah, he's a toot. He is lots of fun. He is very funny. Okay, so right now, what I am doing is updating my budget. I was also opening my mail. I went and checked the mailbox because I was waiting on a package for one of the aides' birthdays. So apparently this year on my birthday, I have to go do my license over, y'all. I haven't had to do my license in I don't know how long because the last time I did it online, this time they're like, no, you actually have to go in person and do your license. So I was checking the mail. I was paying some bills. I hate the like mid-month bills because I legit forget about them. And I'm used to paying everything at the beginning of the month. And so what has been happening is I pay at the beginning of the month and then the bill comes in the mail and I don't check my mail that often. And then I'm like, oh, I need to pay that. And I get on and I pay it and I forget I've already paid it because I paid it at the first of the month when it wasn't due. Or I try to wait and then I forget to pay it and then I get a late fee. So there's that. All right, this one is due, when's the 25th? Yeah, see, I almost forgot about this one. Today's the 23rd, so I gotta pay our energy bill. Y'all let me know, has y'all's like electricity and this is like, okay, I have Atmos Energy for like my gas, I guess, and then my other one is through TXU. It has been high, like ridiculous. And I'm like, what in the world is happening? And I think I'm so confused. This is March. Okay, I thought I got back on track, y'all. I'm so confused. So, again, paid too early. I don't know how, but I paid my car payment twice. And I was like, God, I'm low on money this month. Like, what happened? And I paid my car payment twice. And so I was like, oh, okay. And then when I went on, it was like, you have a car payment due. And I was like, I could have swore I paid twice. And so, of course, I don't want to not pay the payment. So I paid it. And now it's saying that, like, in April, there's no car payment due because I already paid it. I'm so confused. These are good problems to have, like overpaying your bills. But still, like, I'm like, how do I keep doing that? I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with my mind that I keep paying the same bill twice. Like I don't see the same number. I don't know. These are good problems to have. And honestly, it's funny because I've been doing my budget. And so the way I've been doing it, I've been following like that zero budget balance thingy where like you zero out your paycheck. And so I kept saying like, I went over, like, what did I do? And so I pulled the money back out of savings. And then when I look at it, I'm like, oh, because you paid that payment twice. Like, that was never in the budget. So, and you would think, like, keeping this budget spreadsheet thing would help me with that. I guess not. I don't know. That's the definition of doing way too much. If I could just pay the bills and then somebody else handle, like, the other things that I don't want to handle, that would be great. So when I'm making my checklist for the man I want, I don't mind budgeting our money. I can't do these other things like the yard work, cleaning. One of my plans to build a life that is convenient. One of my plans is to actually start taking away tasks that just drain the life out of me, like cutting the yard. I think I found someone to cut the yard. My mom actually like keeps saying I could just do it, and she's 60 now. Like she just had her 60th birthday. I don't want her out of my yard cutting it, but she does not listen. So instead of paying someone else, I will just pay her because she says that's her exercise. So I'm like, whatever, as long as I don't have to do it. But like the yard, pulling those weeds, cleaning my bathrooms. Like if somebody would clean my bathrooms and my kitchen, I could clean the rest of the house. And like the dusting, I got the vacuum that I got to be able to reach up high and like do my vents and do the dusting. And I still don't like it, y'all. I'd rather just pay somebody to do it. It's very convenient to be able to do that yourself. And of course it's good for your pockets, but I hate it. All right, I'm going to update my budget. real quick and stop yapping so I can move on to the next task because it's already 8:15. If you're curious or kind of interested in budgeting and how I'm doing it, you can comment in the comment section and I will be happy to do a dedicated video. But it's not hard. I try to update this daily. Like, something I've been doing is like each night I'll spend like 5 to 10 minutes while I'm like watching TV or something and just update it, because I don't spend money every day. And when I do, it's like maybe cash or something for groceries. So it's like bulk times where I'm doing gas, groceries, all those things at once. I just like sit down and do it. Or I save my receipts and like catch up like at the end of the week or something if I get too busy. But for the most part, I've been keeping up with this nightly. I've been working all day. Can I catch a break? Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter. I'ma make a better way. Hey, hey. Already got the world on me. Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter. Make a better way. Hey, hey. All right, so I am done, y'all. I am exhausted. The last thing I need to do, and I'll probably do that when I get back, is organize the stuff that I need to take to work tomorrow and find my balloon pump. I haven't seen it since Cole's last birthday party, and I know it's here. I know it's probably in that chaos, so I need to get it so I can blow up some balloons for them. And then that's it. But I kind of like got on Facebook for a minute. And then I went down the rabbit hole because I saw a post by my foster little, the one I almost adopted. She was with me for a year. Her adoptive family, actually, the mom is my friend on Facebook. She befriended me. And so I get to see my little grow up. And her birthday's next month. And so a picture popped up of their spring break shenanigans, and I just got to see some of her pictures. It was so good to see her. I love keeping up with how she's doing. I say all the time that's Cole's sister. So she was here when Cole was here. And so now he doesn't remember her, but I do have a picture in my room of her, and he realizes that like it's our house where she was at, and he keeps asking about her now. And so it's so cute. And so I showed him a picture of when he was like 7 weeks old, 8 weeks old, probably. And she was sitting on the floor and she was holding him. He was so tiny. And he like kind of looked, and I was like, who's that? He's like, baby. I'm like, that's Cole. And so it's so good that I have some of those memories of them together. I have pictures of them at the beach and everything. So I don't know. I just love getting to watch her grow up. I'm sad that I wasn't able to adopt her, but the family she went to, I feel like it was a good family. And so like, it was like the best decision, but oh my gosh, she's getting so big. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. In fact, her birthday is actually the day after Cole's birthday. So they're a day apart, some years and a day apart. So good times. She had the guts to stand up for her beliefs. You were just standing up for another race. Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. Alright, so it is much later. I am back. So I'm just trying to organize everything to take to work tomorrow because I'm not going to set up the gift until I get there. So the plan is to either use one of these baskets. These are baskets that like I have been given, and we kind of just like use them to give the gift, because we do a basket full of like their favorite things, or a gift bag, depending on like how much stuff. Because the thing is, both ladies' birthdays in the same week, and so it's hard to surprise one without the other one knowing that something's coming. They don't know exactly what's coming. So I got each of them a gift card. I have some balloons that I'm going to blow up, and so I have my pump. I have my pump here. I'm just gonna pack everything in this bag. The gift bag. Oops. The thing is, I'm going to separate their stuff out because I'm taking everything to work tomorrow, but I'm only going to put up stuff for one person. So I don't want the person whose birthday it's not to see her stuff. So yeah, I need one more bag. Pull out one bag with one group of items, and then the other bag will be for the other person's items, and we won't get confused. And then I just got like a colorful banner just to put above where their table is, because they have like a room inside of our classroom where they have little tables where they've set up all their stuff. So the colors for one match better with the balloons than the other. So I'm trying to decide. I think I decided on like the multicolor one with the multicolored balloons, because her favorite color is red. And then the gold happy birthday sign with these colors because her favorite color is blue. And I found a pack with like multicolored balloons. Then this is like extra. And so I picked up extra because it has two different birthday banners in here. And depending on which one we use for them, I'm going to use the extra for Cole so I can decorate for his birthday, because he is not having a party this year. I am taking him to Great Wolf Lodge. So as soon as this week goes by and I get these birthdays done and I can make it through the week, I'm going to start planning his birthday, because like the room is booked, but they can add a package for like birthday parties. And so I need to call and see what the package is. And then like his Mimi did get him a gift, and so he's going to do cupcakes for his birthday, I think, at school, so they can sing happy birthday to him, so he can get some sort of something with friends, because he's understanding it now. And then I'm going to decorate the room if Great Wolf Lodge doesn't do something, and then decorate his room for when he wakes up, so he can have like a bunch of balloons in his room and kind of like all excited. Oh, I almost forgot the most important thing. And then I'm just going to get him like a little gift, nothing much. Okay, so this is what I got for one of the ladies. She loves putting Legos together. She has a younger sister who, like, that's their activity to do together. Because she's not that old. Like, she's pretty young. She's in her 20s. And so that's what she likes to do with her sister. And then if I could get this open. And then the other lady was talking about how much she enjoyed her new air fryer that she got. She never had one before, and I think her kids got her one. And she was talking about how she likes to try different things in the air fryer. So I got her an air fryer cookbook that she can do. It says it has more than 300 recipes, and it looked really, really interesting. I low-key was like, And so, yeah, I got her this. And the reason I got her this, too, is because the book fair came to school. And we missed it. Like, we must not have gotten an announcement because nobody knew it was there. That's middle school for you. And so, on the last day, we went in. And I got a cookbook for my son for us to do some fun recipes this summer. And then a cookbook for myself. Because secretly, I really love trying to learn how to cook. Like, that is something that is becoming so much more fun to me. And if I had more time in my day, I would cook more. So I got that, and she saw it, and she was like, oh, that's so nice. And so when she started talking about her air fryer, I found this. So, yeah, if you're interested, I'll link it down below. So, bag is packed. I'm just going to put all this stuff in the car, and then I'm calling it a night because it is almost 11 o'clock at night. I did not plan on being up this late. And for my routine, I am trying to be in bed by 10:30, no later than 11, and I'm clearly failing tonight, but I had a lot to do on top of other stuff. So I actually had a very productive day.
I need to do my thinking for me, to think through the issues and problems of my life. If I were independent physically, I could pretty well make it on my own. Emotionally, I would be validated from within. I would be inner-directed. My sense of worth.
What is up, you guys? So, one, it's Friday. I cannot believe it's already Friday. Like, I feel like I talked to y'all on Sunday and was telling y'all all about how I was going to put together my routine this week, my nighttime routine, my morning routine, get my life together, like get myself together with alcohol. None of that ended up happening. But first, before I get into that, I really hope y'all can hear me, and if you cannot, this will probably be the only piece of this clip you see in this vlog. I'll probably have to talk to y'all when I get home. I am finally trying out my DJI in the car on the mount that I bought months ago. I am the queen of like having an idea, and I need the thing in that moment in order to be productive with it, and so I ordered it like 3 months ago, probably even longer than that. And it's basically like a mount in the car for the DJI. I'll link it if you're interested. And so I was like, you know what, let me put this up today. I got a second, because it's just been in the car. I just legit never used it. And I have the mic up here on the visor so that it could kind of cancel out some of the noise from driving. So I'm hoping that the stabilization of this DJI works pretty well, because this is a very bumpy ride, which is why I typically don't use my DJI, because I would like sit it up on the dashboard and it would just like bounce all around everywhere. And so yeah, I finally put this up, and I finally decided to try it out. I got my mic going, so I hope y'all can hear me. I hope this is clear.
You got it. You got the last one, okay?
What? You're climbing on the wrong side for one. Go up.
Mommy, come, Mommy.
Go. What is up, guys? Good morning. So it is Saturday. Crazy enough, I did vlog yesterday. Like, I tried to like catch y'all back up on the week. But I was trying out my little mount for my DJI. I'll show y'all that later if you're interested. But I was trying that out and trying out the wide angle lens in the car. And I clipped the mic on the visor, but the garage clip was like rattling right beside it, and I didn't hear it. And so when I watched the clip back, I was like, ugh, it's kind of hard to hear and a tad bit annoying. While I'm getting ready, I decided I would catch y'all up today. So like I said, it's Saturday morning, and we have to be at the fields at 10. Of course, you get there a little early so they can warm up. So Cole has a t-ball game today. We are gonna like try to pack everything in today. So I'm actually packing us up to like leave for the whole day, because I am still on the hunt for Cole some shoes. I found him one pair. I had to actually get wide. So I need to return the other pair because they were hard to get on his feet. And then I want to find him like some solid black, solid white, and then he has gray. And I feel like those basic colors should like get him through the summer. I don't know, because he has like nice church shoes. It's his school shoes that he tears up, and they come home looking like he just threw them in a dumpster. So yeah, I need to return the shoes, find some more shoes. We are going to an adoptive family event. I got an email about going to Urban Air. You get to go for free, and you get to hang out with other adopted families. So we're going to that at 1. And I know it was suggested that I like have my groceries delivered. And I actually like walking through the grocery store. I actually like planning out my meals and like figuring out like what I want to buy. And yeah, I don't know. I like cruising through the grocery store. I'm weird. That's the one thing I like to do. Cleaning my house, I do not like to do. So if I can outsource that, that would be great. But yeah, so I need to get Cole's bag packed. I earned him some clothes to change into after his game. Yeah, so we gotta do all those things. I have to return stuff to Amazon because I ordered him a baseball glove for a lefty because I couldn't find one in the store here. So I had to order him a lefty baseball glove, meaning it goes on his right hand so he could throw with his left. And somehow I accidentally ordered a right and a left. I don't know how I did it, so I have to send that one back. And then I tried to order him some white Adidas. They looked so dirty and dingy. And so I was like, absolutely not. Like, we're not doing this. And then I guess I'll try this back in the car again today. And then we're just gonna come home and, you know, do our normal thing on a Saturday. So here's a little outfit that he is wearing today and his little shoes. I forgot her socks. Hold on. Okay, so I just grabbed all of them. We have like 6 pairs of these because I used to take my foster daughters to the jumping place. And if you know, you have to have special kind of socks and that can like rack up. So it's easier if you just have your own, but I mean, my mother and I are gonna need some and I don't know which ones fit us. So I'm just gonna pack them all. I'm for sure that these are Cole's. However, he's grown since he's worn these. Like, look how little they are. Yes, so I have these and this side's up. You finished eating? You ready to put on your clothes? Get your clothes right here. All right, so we are packing our go bag today. Get it? Let me have your hat. Yeah. Yeah, well, you gotta put your shirt on first. You can't put the hat on first. I have his like sports bag. What we do when we're doing a sport is I leave his bag in there, typically with his jersey, but I took it out so he can go ahead and get dressed. His glove is in the car. His ball for him to play with is in the car. His baseball bat is in the car. T-ball bat. It's in the car. So this is just gonna be our all-day backpack. I have wipes in the car, but we're running low, which is what we also need to go get at the store today. He had his hat today because last time he saw everybody else with their hat. And he's had hats since he was like 1. So anyways, he saw the other kids with their hats. Hi, Cole. And he wants his hat. So we have his hat. We have his clothes and his socks for later. You hurt? Yeah. He didn't hurt you. You ran into him. All our socks, sunscreen. I just got the little, he doesn't like when I spray him, so I got the little one that looks like deodorant. Snacks for all our running around. They also give snacks after the game. We're in charge of snacks at the end of April. You hungry? I thought you said you ate your oatmeal. I got both our waters. I'm only going to take this. You got it? And I'm just gonna put my phone in here and my Carmex in here. So anyways, it doesn't spill, as you can see, unless you leave like the little thing open, which is basically like mine. Like, it doesn't spill unless you leave the little spout open, which... Alright guys, so hopefully you can hear me. I do not have the microphone, but we're not like on the highway, we're just at a traffic light, and I do have it on the little gimbal thingy. I like it, it's pretty neat. It's more of a test to see like if it'll be shaky or anything while I'm driving, and if I use the mic, will it just pick up my voice. But since we're about to literally go across the street to the mall, I decided not to pull out my mic because I'm honestly gonna take this down when I go in the mall. So Cole, they got to play, they did really good, but Cole kind of quit at the end. He said he was tired. He was definitely not tired. He just wanted to go to the park across the street, which there was no park. It was literally another baseball field. Okay, and now he's talking about jumping. We just did our Amazon return. We're about to go to the mall and try to find Cole some shoes. So here's the thing about shoes. I really don't care what shoes he wears. I do like to get him nice tennis shoes, like clean white, clean black, you know, simple colors. And then I do go a little all out on some colors if I know he has an outfit to match. But I like to go to Ross because you can get them for half price. And you can get different brands there. But here lately, as his foot has been growing, like the 5'6" seems like it's so hard to find. And then I typically will get him like a pair of Journeys for the year. A pair of Journeys. I go to Journeys and get him a pair of Vans for the year. He has some Sperry's. So like he has nice shoes, but he doesn't have any tennis shoes. And I found that those New Balances, the wide, seem to fit his feet better, but I had to pay full price for them. And he tears up shoes so bad that I hate the idea of paying $60, $70 for a pair of tennis shoes when I could get them at Ross for like $22.99, $24.99. Like, it just seems better to me. And like our Marshalls, our TJ Maxx, they don't typically carry shoes, and if they do, they don't carry mini, or they carry like the Mickey Mouse, the light ups. And while he is a baby and I will let him wear like character shoes, I hate them because they are a distraction at school. But I love them because they're cheaper and you just throw them, but they're so colorful, like they don't match with everything. I'm very much like, you need simple colors so that it could go with everything. You don't have to buy as many. But then right now my mindset is find him a cheap pair of black ones that he could just run around and tear up, because that's where we're at right now in the school year. Like, y'all, let me show you his shoes real quick. He just kicked them off. These are his New Balances. Do you see, like, I paid good money for these. I actually paid full price for these. No, I think I got them on sale. Anyways, I didn't pay the Ross price. That's the point. And look at what he does to them. This is how he comes home every day. I don't care how many times I clean them, wash them. That is how his shoes come home. So our mission is to find a cheap pair of black that can go with everything for the remainder of the school year, that he can play in, he can go to the park in, he can do that even in the summer. And then find him nice shoes like the gray New Balances that he could wear to events where he does not look like I don't take care of him. That's where we're at.
Always had a way to make it work and find another route. Always had a way to make it work and find another route. Always had a way to make it work and find another route. Always had a way to make it work and find another route. Yeah.
Alright, we've made it back home, finally. Thank God. This has been a long day. It is 5:30. We've literally been gone all day. And I knew we would be. Let me take this off. I knew we would be. And so, like, that's why I prepared to have a full day. Like, you see, the snacks came in handy. So Cole is knocked out right now, and I low-key want to leave him sleep, but because it is 5:30 and his bedtime is soon, and he hasn't really had a real nap, he's been asleep for like 10 minutes. That's not going to be enough to sustain him, and so he's going to need like at least a full hour, hour and a half. Problem with that is that's too close to bedtime, and so but we did everything we needed to do. Sorry, my eyes have dirt in them. We have a dust advisory, so that's why I didn't end up doing the very last thing we needed to do, which was go by the ATM, because I got paid, and so I wanted to get my money ready for the month of April. I low-key did not realize that we were at the end of the month. Like, I knew it, but I didn't know it, and so I really want to reset and like get myself ready for April, because that's coming fast and furious. And so I didn't make it there because the wind started blowing really hard. we had a dust advisory, but we did everything else. And now, as you can like probably see behind me, we got a lot of stuff we got to get out of this car. And I forgot I promised to show y'all this, but this is like the little setup for my DJI I have right now. And then before I was putting the mic up here on the visor, but yeah, this is it. I'll link it in my LTK link in the description box if you're interested in looking at this and you have the DJI. I'm sure it will work with something else because like it has this little, what do you call this, a slip shot or something right here, I guess, that kind of like on a tripod for a regular camera. And then it's this, and it just screws on, basically, like it screws down here. And so you have to have the right base piece for your DJI that has like the screw underneath so it can mount. And then of course this unscrews so it's adjustable and it'll move. And then of course there's like another ball socket up here to make it adjustable. Only thing is it's really close, and so that's why I was like I might need to put my wide angle lens. I feel like it's close. It might actually not be all that close, but the way my dashboard is, it's so like narrow coming up, not like my Juke, that there's not a lot of space to put it. So yeah. Okay. All right, I pulled everything. I do mean everything out of my car. The left side is groceries and everything we bought today. Right side is like just junk that was in the car, like backpacks, extra clothes, his luggage from the weekend. Quick haul just to show you what we got. So we went to Sam's first. I got the big packs of like wipes, the Pediasure. Cole likes the vanilla. I got soda because my mom has been coming over and there hasn't been any soda here for her, unfortunately. And then groceries, we didn't get much. I just got like bread, bananas, chicken, some corn, some greens, some peppers, tomatoes. So at Sam's, I did get this pulled chicken. I wanted to try it. I actually wanted to try pulled pork, and I think I got distracted by Cole because I thought this was pulled pork. But this will still work because I just wanted something for our baked potatoes that I have bought. I still have potatoes. Of course, Cole's pouches, some salad. I needed more sugar, oil, and then juice and milk, the works. So yeah, I'm gonna put the stuff up that needs to go in the fridge. I'm gonna go ahead and put that up, and then I'm gonna hop in the shower because I feel very much gritty. So I didn't end up doing my hair last night, so I thought I would do it this morning. But I did my makeup for two reasons. One, because I figured I would do my hair on camera, trying to do some more like just short hair content, showing what I'm trying out, products I'm using. And then two, my Sundays with Cole in the morning are chaotic. And it's no one's fault. But I typically am trying to get ready while he's up running around, while I'm trying to feed him, while I'm trying to get him ready. And unlike school mornings on Saturday and Sunday, we have hours and hours and hours before we have to be somewhere. So it makes for a very long morning. And by the end of me doing my hair, my bathroom's normally a hot mess because he's brought every toy in here. And then I go to do my makeup and he's brought more toys in here. And then he's like going back and forth between his room and my room. And like the house is trashed. And so on Sundays, I feel very overwhelmed before leaving the house. I'm running off of a few hours of sleep. If you saw last night, I was up pretty late. I could not sleep. I couldn't rest. Cole woke up around 2 and was looking for me and wouldn't go back to sleep unless I laid down. So I fell asleep for a good like 3 hours, and then I woke back up at 5 because I didn't do anything yesterday in the house. We were outside all day. So I was washing clothes, you know, doing the normal cleaning of the house. Saturdays are my cleaning days. And so I was up doing that until I crashed with Cole. And then I got up because I was like, I want to do this video before he wakes up. I want to do my makeup before he wakes up. Y'all, my morning just ran so much smoother doing that. I mean, I'm tired. I'm not going to lie. I'm tired. But, like, look, I'm not doing makeup while running after a toddler. It looks better. And the reason I came on camera is because I want to try this with y'all on camera. So I'm the queen of buying things and never trying it, or trying it months later, just because like right now I found the time to like woosah, sit down. So I've tried so many different lashes, y'all. I have tried the Moxie lashes, which I really liked, but I struggled with drawing the liner clean, and so it looks kind of messy, but they were very easy. And then I haven't worn strip lashes since my pageant days, so I kind of really wasn't into that. And I was going to try some other kind, and then I saw these magnetic eyelashes, and I was like, okay, I don't have to do the glue. I don't have to do any kind of anything. They're reusable. It should be easy. Just clip them on. I want to try. So in here, I'm so excited. It gives you the little instructions. It comes with the little applicator. It has a little band on it, so it's not open. So there's a little applicator, and right here it says up and down. And then it came with this. I'm not sure what this is for, like a sticker. I don't know what it would go on. But anyway, so it's the Cool Magnetic Eyelashes with applicator, easy to wear and remove, no glue, reusable. Applicator and instructions included. I don't know about this rubbing it away stuff, but I'm gonna try. I'm just curious because I don't like the glue of any of the lashes, like the strip lashes, the Moxie lashes. I don't like the glue. And then with a limited time to do my makeup anyways, I really want something easy. And then I might actually do them during the week if I get good at it and it's easy. All right, so let's see. So here are the lashes. I think I got the natural, if I can find it. I was about to ask the most dumbest question because I was like, okay, where's the bottom piece? It's literally stuck together. Like, come on now. It blew up. All right, here goes nothing. Y'all, when I tell y'all, y'all, I have the lashes facing the wrong way. What is wrong with me? Okay, let's try this. I don't know why I'm so nervous, like I just can't take them off. It's not working. What did I do wrong? It's working on here, it's not working on my eyes. So maybe, just maybe, I'm not pushing tight enough, honestly, because I'm scared. That's why we don't try new stuff. So I'm gonna give it a second try, but you have to line the magnets up just right. That was taking too long. It was stressing my life, so we'll save. I'll just do regular mascara today. So before I do my video, I did want to like kind of recap y'all on yesterday because everything went so fast. So the event, it was held by an agency that licensed people to foster and adopt. It was not my agency, but it's open to everyone. And so we were able to see lots of old faces, new faces. I saw some families that I actually see once a month already at our support group. And I saw a teacher that I work with. And I did not even know she had adopted children. So I don't see her on the regular. She's like a support teacher, like, you know, VI, speech, that come in and do support services with the kids like every so often. So I saw her there, and my mom actually saw her first, and she was like, hey, do you know her? And I was like, oh yeah, she services one of my students. She's like, her daughters are adopted actually. And I was like, what? Small world. You're like around people all the time, you never know. So anyways, it brings families together. And then she was telling me about an agency here that does support post-adoption. So it's for adoption families. They give you resources, connect you with stuff, let you know about events like this. And of course, everything was free. So that place had like all kinds of fun activities in it that kids can do. Cole was too small for a lot of it. But like they had the play place, the trampolines, the everything, like, and then they fed us. So it was pizza and wings and cake and cookies, and we just got to hang out for 2 hours with, you know, old people, new people we know. I saw a lady that was like, oh, I saw y'all at adoption day. How's everything going? I know your grandpa. Like, it's just craziness. Like, people I like did not know but knew us and remembered us. So it was so nice. The next outing is in the summer at a baseball game. It said like free food, splash pad games, the works. So we'll probably go to that. We've done that one before. But Urban Air is new in our area. Like, it's like brand new. So yeah, we will probably go to the one in the summer. It's not until June, but yeah, that one's typically fun. The kids get to run around and play, watch the game, do whatever. The splash pad is new though, because I've never seen the splash pad open out there. Oh, I need to change that. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna film this video before Cole wakes up so that I can continue being productive. Hair's done. It's not my best work, but it'll do. So anyways, I wanted to do a quick Ross haul to show you what I got yesterday. Why? Because I initially went to Shoe Show to find Cole some shoes, and this place is always my last resort because I don't want to pay full price, but I know I'll find something there. So as you know, I found these New Balances there. Of course, I got wide, and then I also found some Nikes there. The total for these two by themselves was $95, and it literally hit me in the gut because I was like, for real? And so I took the Nikes back because they were too hard to slide on, and I was looking for him some black shoes. So when I went to Ross, I found these. These are Reeboks, I believe. Yes, Reeboks. They were only $14.99. They are slip-on, very easy. I had to get them a size 7 though because they didn't have any size 6s. And honestly, the size 7 fit kind of small. And he's now in a 6. All of his old shoes are 5, so I'm going to have to take those out of the closet. But I got him 2 of them because he needs tennis shoes for his sport that he's doing and to get dirty at school. And then he needs some nice ones just to look nice in and go places. So I got him 2 pair. I got these. I wanted some tan because he has some outfits with like tan in them. And I wanted tennis shoe for him because he has like some Sperry looking tan shoes. But I wanted some tennis shoes so that, you know, he could run and play and it'd be a little dressed down. These were $19.99. These are Nautica. And then I got him, I don't even know what they are, honestly. I just thought they were cute. US Sports. I don't know what they are. When I brought them to the cash register, the lady was like, oh my god, those are so cute. So I wanted some like denim looking ones. These are also size 6. So most of these are size 6 except for 2 pair. But these are like dress up churchy, or dress up go somewhere, you know, nice. And then I saw these, and I thought these were cute. Just little low top. They're the same brand, US Sports. These were $8.99, and then these were $12.99. And so he just doesn't have a pair of white tennis shoes. I could not find white. And then there was no white in his size at Shoe Show. So for now, we've got gray, tan, black, and denim. I think that'll get us going. I also got him a nice button down. I just thought it was really nice and cute. And this is, y'all, okay, this looks big. This is a 2T, and it's still a little big on him. Yeah.
No, small.
And then
Mama.
Cole saw these shirts and he had to have them.
Mama.
But they were only $3.99. So.
Mama, watch this.
Yep. And then this one with Paw Patrols. He's into Spidey and Paw Patrols right now.
Mama,
You gonna put it in your backpack? Okay. He's packing his backpack to go with his uncle after church. He's got every toy in there, and he put the matching shirt to go with the toys. And then when we went back to take the Nikes, bye-bye, we got him some more Crocs. Hold on, here's the new ones. These are 5, so we just upgraded to a 6. And then the last thing I got at Ross is this. So I wanted to try it. I've been seeing this all around. Okay. And it's the Doc Pop. I love Dr. Pepper, and I guess it's supposed to be like Dr. Pepper. And so I'm going to try it and let y'all know. Okay, I'm going to try and let y'all know if I like it or not. But, yeah, I got all of that stuff at Ross, not including the Crocs. I got all of that stuff for $100, y'all. All of that for $100 versus the 2 pair of shoes I got at Shoe Show for $100. Yeah. Yeah. So that is why I like to go to Ross. And like I said, I like buy his shoes in bulk because when you go to Ross, it's hard to find the sizes, right? And so I typically buy in bulk and then I clean out his closet in bulk. So I'm going to clean out his closet and be done with this adventure. So he had been wearing his Vans because every other shoe, he was like, they hurt. And not all of his shoes, but then he has like dress up shoes or just like not school shoes. I don't know. Every pair of shoes hurt. Here's some black Sperry's that he has. We like wearing these to church or just like nice functions. What? Hi, Cole. So what I'm doing right now, I'm taking out all the shoes so I can see where we're at. So these are boots that his cousin gave him because they got too small for him. I had to hide them for a while because like all he wanted to do was wear those, and I was like, absolutely not. Like, all right, house shoes. I'm just gonna put them back in there. They have their own little slot. These are nice church shoes, but they're actually a size 5, so I'm not sure if they still fit. Cole, come here. Let me see if these fit. It hurt?
Yeah.
Okay, so he said these hurt. We only wore them a few times too. I might see if his cousin wants them because they're like neck and neck with size. Like I used to give a lot of clothes that he had worn like once or just a couple of times, or so I hadn't even taken tags off, to my cousin's little boy because he was like right under him, and then they like caught up in size. But I don't think his shoe size is bigger than Cole's. And then we have these. These are also size 5, but by the time we wear these again, these are not going to fit. Hi, Cole. We also have these Nikes. I just bought these last summer, but they're actually a little bit too big. They're a 5, but they're big on him, so we're gonna keep these. His shoes is looking like some of them are doubled up. Some of them don't need to be doubled up, but he just has one little last space there. And I'm still missing a shoe, so I'm gonna have to look around this room because I don't know where that shoe is, honestly. And then his hats just sit right there.